Doing, guys, Dwayne Powell here, and I want to welcome you back to my office. All right, now I want to congratulate you for taking your business so serious. All right, what I want to tell you is that this information that you're going to learn today, guys, is literally going to allow you to explode your business if you implement this and you pay attention to what I'm going to teach you today. Right, there's just a lot of people sometimes that just doesn't take their business as serious, and they wonder why they're not getting results. All right, this is something that I've used in my business to create massive success and continue today. Presently, this is the method that I've used, and most people who's making serious money online, they use this same method. Okay, so you really in for a treat right here. Okay, a lot of people will put a value on this, guys. They will charge you a lot of money to just teach you this process of how to systematize and how to create leverage in your business. Okay, I want you to succeed. I want you to get results. So pay attention. Okay, so what I'm going to talk about, guys, this is what's going to free you up in your business. Okay, this is when you're hanging out at the beach, you're hanging out with your family, you're doing whatever you want to do in life, whatever you like to do, right? Whatever you like to do. You don't want to be a slave to your business. Now, don't get me wrong, you have to work hard, you have to put the effort in. Okay, but you don't want to be a slave to it when you're just all day 24/7. You wake up just trying to do things that literally can be automated, right? If you want to put that extra time, you can focus on things that's going to make you more and more money. All right, hope that makes sense to you. So these are the three critical pieces that you need when you're building your business. You need a capture page, you need an autoresponder, and you need a blog. Okay, these things, guys, are essential. This is literally your business. Okay, see, some of you may be in a network marketing company or some type of business like that, right? Type of MLM, and the fact is, you think because you joined the business, right, you paid your fee to get started, and they gave you a replicated website and the ability to sell some of the products that's inside the business. That's not your business. I'm going to explain why. See, the mistake that I used to make, and what I see a lot of people even making today, okay, is that they send traffic and people straight to their replicated website. And I'm going to tell you a couple of reasons why that's not the best thing to do. Number one, most people's not going to buy off the first time that they're visiting your site. So let's say they wanted to come back. They may go to somebody else's site. They all look the same, right? They all replicated. It's a replicated website. Okay, so you lost that customer, you lost that person. Another thing is, a lot of times you can't collect the leads. And in some cases, when you can collect the leads, they're not your leads, they're the company's leads. So you lose control in your business where you can't follow up, right? You can't communicate with them, you can't build a relationship, and you can't build a rapport. Remember, people join you in business, not the company. Okay, so you want to keep that in mind. So the way that you take that control back in your business and you create this automation and leverage in your business, you have these three components. With these three components, is going to allow you to take your business, take control of your business, right? And literally create the automation and leverage that you want, right? Whereas, again, your business is working for you, although you may be doing other things. Now, remember in the last video, I talked about targeted traffic, knowing your target, okay? That's going to be very important, right? Because this model, this system that you're going to create right here, okay, which is the capture page or the responder on blog, you have to make sure that the certain things that you're putting here is matching your market, right? Your targeted market. Right? This is how you're going to increase your conversions, right? You're going to be able to make a lot more money by understanding that, okay? So make sure you really understand your target market. Now, on the capture page, essentially what's happening here, you're sending targeted traffic, right? And there's many ways to get traffic, okay? Blogging is the big one. It's the one that's been around for the longest time, but there's many other ways you can get traffic, right? And what happens is you're sending them to your capture page. Now, your capture page also has three components. Your capture page, what you have on the top, is what you call a lead magnet. The lead magnet should talk to the people's pains, right? Whose pains? Your target market's pains, right? Because now you know your target market, you understand about that. So you're putting something on the lead magnet that's talking to their pains. Then you have something called a hook. Inside the hook, essentially, what you're doing here, you're giving away something that's solving the problem of that pain. Okay, it can be a video, it can be a PDF, it can be an audio file, right? Then you have something called a CTA, which is called a call to action. Basically what you're telling them to do is make sure you put your valid email inside here so that way you can get what you was going to give them, okay? Right? Because it's an exchange. You're giving them something that you're going to teach them. You're going to give them a video, whatever the case may be, a PDF or audio file, whatever you can create in your mind to think to give them for exchange for their information. All right? If you can get this part right, okay? And by working with me, working with my team, I'm going to give you that opportunity at the end of this training series to really be part of my coaching program and to work with us, okay? Don't worry, you'll master all of this, all right? It's not that hard, okay? What's going to happen is you can get conversions, guys, and again, you have the opportunity to get conversions. I mean, my best conversion probably been up to 60-something%, all right? Where I have, if you had 100 people sent to this page, 60 of them will fill out their email address, whereas you got 60 targeted leads, okay? The difference from not just regularly, but targeted leads, which is key, okay? So what happens is after they come to the capture page, guys, now they go into your autoresponder. And what you have the opportunity to do here, since it's yours and you control it, right, you're able to follow up with them. If you're able to follow up with your prospects, guys, you can send value, right? You can build a relationship with them, right? You have more time to connect with them and you can market your business. Your business opportunity, whatever your offer is, you can market it to them on a continual basis. But remember, you want to mix it with value. You want to mix it with solving problems of your target market. If you do that, people get attracted to you. They want to work with you. This works like gangbusters. It works all the time, guys. I have people who call me up, right? Because it's attraction marketing feature here, right? You're connecting. You have you establish yourself. You're positioning yourself as an expert, right? The expert that you are, right? Or the expert if you knew that you're definitely going to be, okay? What happened is you're communicating with them, so they look at you, they want to work with you, they want to know your business. If you're following up with value and you're mixing it with marketing your actual business, right? You're building your list, guys, you can explode your business, okay? And the follow-ups right here, follow-ups you can put into the autoresponder and they go out automatically. Once you put them in, you load them in, right? You create the emails. Okay, and again, by being part of my coaching program, we can teach you how to do these type of things, right? Become a master of it. You can follow up with it. You can broadcast an email. You can broadcast the email out to your whole database, right? So the goal with email marketing is that you want to build a list, build a relationship with your list, market to that list, okay? You want to market to that list, big time. Okay, and now the blog comes into place. Remember I spoke about the blog? Your blog is the easiest way to create content to send out to your prospects every day. What I would say, you want to be sending at least an email, okay, every day of value, right? Of sometimes marketing your business, okay? A lot of times what we do, you can do something called the 80-20 rule, where you're sending out 80% value and 20% your marketing, whatever your business is. Hey, you know, this is what I'm doing. Another cool thing about the blog as well, you can always indirectly market your business. Because let's say, for example, you have your target market, okay? On your blog, you can put like a video of value that's solving a problem of your targeted market, right? And what happens is under your blog, because the blog you can just add different things, links and pictures and videos, simple and quick, right? I'm going to actually introduce you to, you know, later in this training series, a blog where you can upload, you can shoot a video from your phone and upload it right to the blog, okay? I mean, basically building your business from your phone, okay? And what happens is, in that same blog post, you can actually put your business link, and for people to do a strong call to action like here, inside your blog post, and you can have people always clicking on your business opportunity presentation. But you got to follow this way, right? Because you're communicating with them, you're building rapport with them, and you're able to connect with them, guys. And this is how the whole picture works. This is how you create automation in your business, okay? So remember guys, the goal is to build your business while having a life too. I hope you enjoyed this training video that I just created for you guys, because the goal is to help you to explode your business, right? Is to help you to have success, okay? And the best thing you can do, honestly, you can continue trying to figure this stuff out on your own, guys, or you can work with my team. You can have an opportunity to work with us, and I'll give you more details again later in this training series, because when you're working with a group of people that know what they're doing, trust me, all you have to do is model in your business and you can have major success. Okay, so this is Dwayne Pyle, and what you want to do now is click the link below and move on to the next video. Talk to you soon.